Hello guys, welcome in today's crypto technical analysis. Starting from the BTC under a weekly time frame. Well, finally we reached to the target level. The main one was the 618, the golden zone, which was $50,918, and the highest one for this candle that we can see, $50,967. It's about like a $50-60 difference, and we reached to our target level of 618. However, as we had another scenario, if we're going to stay above, and we might go all the way up to 52,000. Once we're going to go 52,000, if the support holds, then we might have a further chance to go to $55,000 and $58,000. However, it is very early for us to talk about it. In the last couple of weeks, once we start going towards the upside, we're now getting quite far from the average price point. The average price point for the weekly time frame is around $38,000 and $40,000. Before we move on to further analysis, if you guys are learning and enjoying from the contents, do not forget to like the video, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe and activate the bell so you do not miss the accurate market updates. Moving on to a daily time frame. On the daily time frame, that we can see clearly how the mirror image of the 618, the fib level 382, that's the mirror image of the 618, how it played out. We got a rejection once we broke, and we had another rejection from 0.5, the next golden zone, this level. However, that wasn't a brutal. As soon as we got a rejection with this candle, with this bullish engulfing, it was another fake out. And then the second time we saw a minor dump in the market, and then with a third attempt we managed to break. And then, as you can see, week to week we tested the support 0.5 Fibonacci level. Since then we moved towards the upside, and I'm still expecting a pullback from the market around this area. If you're paying attention to this oscillator that I covered few times in the recent videos, that we have at the same time very healthy price action around there. We've got higher lows from the bottom. However, the oscillator started fainting for some time, and this is very concerning, and that might result that even if we're going to go to $53,000, it might be a fake out on the higher time frame, and the price may go all the way up to, in the first place, 0.5 the Fibonacci level, all the way up to 382 levels. However, we've got other levels as well down below. Moving on to 4-hour time frame. If we're looking at the 4-hour time frame, as soon as we broke around 48,500 and 600 level with this bearish engulfing candle, 4-hour entered into a consolidation as expected that I covered in the recent videos. However, by breaking again on the 2-hour time frame, I mentioned that we were under bearish control in the previous videos. Via Twitter, I updated that the 2-hour time frame with this candle, as you can see, 4-hour as well as the 2-hour time frames moved to the bullish territory. However, at the same time, you can see how we got, as soon as we broke with these green candles, we tested perfectly with this green candle week to week, dollar to dollar, this support held, and then since then we moved towards the upside. So at the moment, 4-hour time frame is heavily under the bull's control. Now we can see clearly on the 4-hour time frame that we've got higher height structure, price action going higher. However, the oscillator started fainting, and this time, as you can see, the buyers are really exhausted. As long as we're going to be above 48,500, 400 level, above this support, then 4-hour will be under the bull's control. However, losing this level, 4-hour will enter into a consolidation. It is slightly early for us to talk about the bearish scenario at this stage. Once we hit today exactly to the target of 618, the golden zone, the entry level for the swing traders was given at around 33,500 and 34,500 levels. Since then, 4-hour time frame never gave us an exit signal. So from there, up to date, one could have been already up by 52% spot profit without getting a sell signal. And then if you're doing a leverage trade with a 10 times 520%, 5 times 260% profit. Moving on to 2-hour time frame. So I mentioned 2-hour time frame entered into consolidation around these areas, 49,000 and 48,000 level. However, losing this lower line of this support, 2-hour time frame moved completely towards the bearish control. And as you can see, we tested after we moved to the bear zone, tested week to week, dollar to dollar, and we got a rejection with this huge red candle. However, we moved to the bearish zone and we printed a double bottom. Since then, we had this green candle. As soon as we broke this support, and as you can see in a lower time frame clearly, that dollar to dollar, cent to cent we tested after we broke, reclaimed the support, and then 2-hour move towards the bullish territory. As long as we're going to be above this support line, then 2-hour will be under the bull's control. However, it is slightly early for us to talk about the bear scenario if we're going to lose this support and then we're going to go under the bear's control. 1 hour time frame. Under 1 hour time frame, buy signal came slightly earlier. As soon as with this green candle we broke at around $48,000, retested it under lower time frame, and then 1 hour time frame started giving us a bullish signal. And those signals I shared via Twitter. That was a scalping that we had over 6% spot profit. And again, if you're doing a leverage, that would have been 10 times 60%, 5 times 30% profit. In the recent videos and tweets that you remember, we shorted around this level. At the same time, we longed via Twitter. I provided number of signals for the scalpers around there, and then from 618, the Fibonacci level, we shorted again all the way up to 46,900 areas. And then since then, the long signal provided, our first level was around with the 618, the golden zone was $49,000. And as soon as 2 hour time frame provided a bullish signal, and then we were targeting the 618 golden zone. So altogether was over 15% spot profit. But when you do scalping, obviously you're going to do 5 to 10 times leverage trade. However, these trades are dangerous. If you don't know what you're doing, you have to be careful with leverage trades. If you want to learn all this technical analysis, what I'm showing, and if you want to become an independent professional trader, or you're interested in the institutional trading system, you can message me via Telegram at Magnate8, and one-on-one intense masterclass is available, where I'm going to teach you how to become a profitable trader in the market. And it only takes you 5 to 10 hours to master this all. And during the course, you will learn day trading, i.e. scalping, swing, and as well as long-term as an investor trading systems. For the altcoin setups, you can follow me via Twitter. I provide this XEC signal that provided 48% spot profit. And yesterday I was playing this short signal. As you can see, that we got a rejection right from the 6.6, 6.18, the golden zones, and then we had over 6% spot profit. And that was a scalping. You did the math with a 10 times 60%, 5 times 30% profit in less than 12 hours. As I promised, I started sharing high probability setups via Twitter. If you're not following me, you can follow at the Magnate via Twitter. Moving on to Ethereum price action. In the last video that I said, we were expecting pullback from these areas. The maximum price was at around 3,550 level. At the same time, I provided, as long as we're going to be holding this 618, the golden zone, and highly likely in the first place that we're going to go to 3,800, and exactly you can see 3,834 with a $34 difference. We reached to the target level, and then the next target was the psychological level, was around 4,000 level. We've got $20 left to reach to $4,000. However, the long signal on the lower time frame has been provided as soon as we hold the support 1725, and then for the swing traders, buy signal came at around $2,000 as soon as on the lower time frame. As you remember, we are looking at the higher time frame at the moment. We tested perfectly within these candles, as you can see, 2-3 candles, dollar to dollar, week to week we tested. Since then we went towards the upside, and then we had the resistance number 1, resistance number 2, and resistance number 3. Recently, a couple of weeks ago, I added the resistance number 4. That was at around 3,450, 3,500 levels. And then we had over 100% spot profit. As soon as we held at this level of 618, I provided the following targets with 3,800 and 4,000 levels. So without getting an exit signal from 4 hour time frame, one could have been already out by 131% spot profit. However, for the swing traders, that we held the level of $2,000 to dollar, cent to cent, and then if we were targeting the 618, the golden zone, 75% nearly spot profit. If you didn't exit because we haven't had an exit sell signal, you could have been nearly 100% spot profit. And if you're doing leverage, again, you did the maths for yourself. At this moment, for the swing traders, as long as we're going to be above the 3,500, 3,400 levels, 4 hour will be on the bullish territory. However, losing 3,500 and 400 levels, 4 hour will move under the bears. However, it is slightly early for us to talk about it, and to do further analysis we need to move on to 2 hour time frame. On the 2 hour time frame, as long as we're going to be above 3600 area, then 2 hour will be under the bull's control. However, losing this level, 2 hour will enter into the consolidation. But losing 3400, 3300 level, 2 hour time frame will move under the bear's control. We came to an end of this episode, and if you guys enjoyed it, do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.